Welcome to America. America is a land of vast horizons where every mile reveals a new story. From towering mountains to endless plains, from bustling cities to quiet wilderness, this country holds a world of experiences within its borders. Among its 50 states, 3 shine with unforgettable character. In the Pacific Northwest, Washington enchants with misty rainforests, snow-capped peaks, and vibrant city life. In the heart of the Mountain West, Montana opens wide with golden prairies, rugged ranges, and skies so big they feel endless. And in the South, Texas stretches boldly, where deserts meet coastlines and history blends with unstoppable energy. Together, these states reveal just how diverse and breathtaking America truly is. Each one tells a different story, of nature, of people, and of spirit, waiting for those ready to explore. So join us as we journey through America's treasures, starting with Washington, Montana, and Texas. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe, so you won't miss a moment of the adventure ahead. Dallas, a modern metropolis in northern Texas, blends southern charm with urban sophistication. Known for its glittering skyline, the city is a hub of culture, history, and innovation. At its heart lies Dealey Plaza, where the 6th floor museum preserves the memory of President John F. Kennedy, offering a powerful glimpse into a pivotal moment in American history. Art and creativity thrive in Dallas, with the Dallas Arts District standing as the largest urban arts district in the United States. Here, world-class institutions like the Dallas Museum of Art and the Meyerson Symphony Center invite visitors to immerse themselves in global masterpieces and unforgettable performances. Beyond the museums, the city's Deep Ellum neighborhood bursts with vibrant street art, live music, and a lively nightlife scene. Nature finds its place within the urban landscape at the Dallas Arboretum and Botanical Garden, where sprawling gardens along White Rock Lake provide a serene escape. For families, the Dallas World Aquarium and the Dallas Zoo open doors to wildlife from across the globe, making the city a destination that inspires curiosity. Every corner of Dallas carries a story, one of resilience, growth, and community. It is a city that embraces both tradition and progress, inviting all who visit to experience its dynamic spirit. Leavenworth, tucked away in the Cascade Mountains of Washington state, feels like stepping into a Bavarian village without ever leaving the United States. With its Alpine-style architecture, flower-filled balconies, and cobblestone-inspired streets, the town has fully embraced its European charm, creating an atmosphere that is both whimsical and inviting. The surrounding mountains frame the town beautifully, offering year-round adventure. In winter, Leavenworth transforms into a snowy wonderland, where visitors can enjoy skiing, snowshoeing, or simply strolling through streets illuminated by thousands of twinkling holiday lights. Summer brings hiking, river rafting on the Wenatchee River, and festivals that fill the air with music and laughter. Culture and tradition play a central role here. Authentic German cuisine fills local restaurants with the scents of schnitzel and bratwurst, while lively beer gardens and Oktoberfest celebrations capture the spirit of Bavaria. Shops lining the streets sell handcrafted goods, from cuckoo clocks to artisan chocolates, blending European craft with Pacific Northwest creativity. Leavenworth isn't just a destination, it's an experience, a place where the romance of the Alps meets the rugged beauty of Washington, offering a unique escape that feels both far away and comfortably close to home. The North Fork Flathead River winds through one of Montana's most breathtaking landscapes, forming the western boundary of Glacier National Park. Fed by mountain snowmelt and glacial streams, its waters run crystal clear, reflecting the towering peaks and endless sky. For centuries, this valley was home to native tribes who revered the river as both a source of life and a sacred place. Later, pioneers and explorers followed its course, carving their own stories along its rugged banks. Today, the North Fork stands as a rare sanctuary of unspoiled wilderness, where grizzly bears roam freely, bald eagles soar overhead, and the silence of the forest is broken only by the rush of water. Its cool summers and snowy winters give the river a rhythm that feels timeless, untamed, and deeply pure. Life along the North Fork moves in harmony with the seasons. Whether drifting downstream in a raft, fishing for trout in quiet bends, or camping beneath the stars, every moment here is shaped by the great outdoors. Rustic cabins, gravel roads, and wide-open skies add to its frontier spirit. There is no rush, no artificial shine, only authenticity, preserved in nature's most honest form. For those seeking solitude, adventure, and the rare beauty of a river still wild, the North Fork Flathead offers an unforgettable music escape. Before we move on to the next destination, we have a question for you. Which U.S. river is known as the Mighty Mo? Comment on your answer below. Now let's continue our journey through the breathtaking landscapes of Montana. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge, one of Dallas's most striking landmarks, rises gracefully over the Trinity River, blending art and engineering into a single masterpiece. Designed by the world-renowned architect Santiago Calatrava, its soaring white arch reaches 400 feet into the sky, creating a bold silhouette against the Dallas skyline. The bridge has become more than just a passageway. It is a symbol of the city's modern identity and ambition. As you walk or drive across, the views unfold dramatically. To one side, the glittering skyscrapers of downtown Dallas shine in the distance, while on the other, the wide expanse of the Trinity River Basin stretches out, offering a reminder of the natural landscapes that shaped the city's past. At night, the bridge transforms into a glowing sculpture, illuminated with vibrant lights that reflect beautifully on the water below. Beyond its architectural elegance, the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge has helped redefine the connection between Dallas and its western neighborhoods, sparking new life and energy in areas once overlooked. Festivals, events, and gatherings often bring people here, turning the bridge into not just a thoroughfare, but a gathering place where community and culture converge. Deception Pass Bridge, one of Washington State's most iconic landmarks, stretches dramatically between Whidbey Island and Fidalgo Island, offering sweeping views of rugged cliffs, swirling waters, and evergreen forests. The Steel Arch Bridge, completed in 1935, stands as both an engineering marvel and a breathtaking gateway to the Puget Sound region. Beneath the bridge, the tidal currents of Deception Pass rush with incredible force, creating whirlpools and eddies that have long fascinated visitors. On misty mornings, the fog drifts through the passage, wrapping the structure in an almost mystical atmosphere, while sunsets paint the waters in hues of gold and crimson. The area around the bridge is equally captivating. Deception Pass State Park, the most visited state park in Washington, offers miles of hiking trails, serene beaches, and opportunities to kayak through coves framed by towering cliffs. Wildlife is abundant, with eagles soaring overhead, seals basking along the shoreline, and the occasional whale sighting in the surrounding waters. Logan Pass sits at the very heart of Glacier National Park, where the Going to the Sun Road climbs to its highest point. Perched more than 600 feet above sea level, it offers sweeping views of rugged peaks, alpine meadows, and valleys carved by ancient glaciers. For the Blackfeet people, these high places carried deep spiritual meaning, and early explorers marveled at their raw, untamed beauty. Today, Logan Pass is one of the park's most visited landmarks, where wildflowers bloom in summer and mountain goats often wander across the trails. Winters blanket the pass in heavy snow, closing the road for months and reminding travelers of nature's power and rhythm. Life at the pass feels closer to the sky, slower, and deeply connected to the land. Visitors hike narrow paths, breathe crisp mountain air, and experience silence broken only by the wind and the call of wildlife. With its boardwalk trails, jagged ridgelines, and unshaken wilderness spirit, Logan Pass doesn't dazzle with extravagance, it humbles with authenticity. For those seeking high adventure and unforgettable views, Logan Pass offers a gateway to Glacier's soul. Houston, the largest city in Texas, is a place where innovation, diversity, and Southern hospitality come together to create a vibrant urban experience. Known as the Space City, it proudly hosts NASA's Johnson Space Center, where visitors can explore the history of space exploration and catch a glimpse of humanity's future beyond Earth. This spirit of discovery runs deep in Houston's identity, shaping it into a city that reaches for the stars. Its cultural scene is just as impressive. The Museum District offers an extraordinary collection of institutions, from the Houston Museum of Natural Science to the Museum of Fine Arts, inviting travelers to step into worlds of art, history, and science. Meanwhile, the city's theater district rivals those of New York and Chicago, with performances that range from symphonies and operas to Broadway productions. Houston is also a city of green spaces and hidden natural beauty. Herman Park and Buffalo Bayou Park provide lush escapes where trails, gardens, and quiet waterways balance the energy of the bustling metropolis. Families flock to the Houston Zoo, while art lovers wander through outdoor installations and public sculptures that bring creativity into everyday life. This fusion of science, culture, nature, and food makes Houston a city unlike any other. It is a place where bold ideas take flight, where traditions blend seamlessly with progress, and where every visitor is welcomed into its dynamic rhythm. Downtown Seattle is the vibrant heart of the Emerald City, where towering skyscrapers rise against the backdrop of Elliott Bay and the distant silhouette of Mount Rainier. This bustling core blends modern innovation with rich history, offering a dynamic mix of culture, commerce, and iconic landmarks that capture the essence of the Pacific Northwest. At its center lies Pike Place Market, one of the oldest continuously operated farmers markets in the United States. Here, fresh seafood, colorful produce, and local crafts fill the stalls, while street performers and the famous fishmongers bring an atmosphere alive with energy. Just a short walk away stands the waterfront, where ferries glide across the bay, and the Seattle Aquarium invites visitors to discover the region's marine life. Downtown Seattle is more than just a commercial hub. It's a place where history, culture, and natural splendor converge, creating a lively atmosphere that reflects the city's progressive spirit and deep connection to the world around it. Flathead Lake spreads wide and shimmering in northwestern Montana, the largest natural freshwater lake west of the Mississippi. Its clear waters stretch for miles, framed by the Mission and Swan Mountains, creating a landscape that has inspired people for centuries. Long before settlers arrived, the Salish and Kootenai tribes lived along these shores, honoring the lake as both a source of life and a sacred place. Today, Flathead Lake is a beloved destination where nature and community meet. Its summers are warm and lively, drawing boaters, swimmers, and families to the water, while winters bring stillness, quiet, and icy reflections of the peaks. Life here flows with the water, easygoing, vibrant, and deeply connected to the land. Visitors fish for trout, camp along hidden beaches, and watch sunsets that stretch endlessly across the horizon. Flathead doesn't overwhelm with noise or speed. It captivates with open skies, clear air, and a spirit of authenticity that feels timeless. For those seeking relaxation, adventure, and Montana's purest waters, Flathead Lake offers a refreshing escape. Big Bend National Park, tucked along the remote border between Texas and Mexico, is one of America's most dramatic and awe-inspiring landscapes. Spanning over 800,000 acres, it is a vast wilderness where desert, mountains, and river converge to create a breathtaking natural tapestry. Towering cliffs rise above the winding Rio Grande, carving out deep canyons that reveal the raw beauty of time etched into stone. The park is named for the sweeping curve of the Rio Grande as it bends through rugged terrain, and its waters form not just a natural wonder, but a cultural connection between two nations. Santa Elena Canyon, with sheer walls that soar 1,500 feet high, is among the park's most iconic sights, drawing hikers, kayakers, and photographers alike. The Chisos Mountains, standing proudly at the park's heart, offer cooler air, forested trails, and sweeping vistas that stretch endlessly across the desert floor. Wildlife thrives in this remote sanctuary. Roadrunners dart across dusty paths, javelinas roam in small groups, and black bears wander through the mountain woodlands. Adventure calls to all who visit, whether it's hiking the Lost Mine Trail, paddling the Rio Grande, or exploring hidden desert springs. Big Bend offers countless ways to experience its rugged beauty. Yet there is also serenity here, in the silence of wide-open desert plains, the whisper of the river, and the golden glow of sunsets painting the cliffs. Bellingham, nestled between the Salish Sea and the rugged North Cascades, is a city that perfectly blends small-town charm with the wild beauty of Washington State. Known as the gateway to both outdoor adventure and coastal serenity, it offers a pace of life that feels relaxed yet full of discovery. Its historic Fairhaven district captures the city's character with red brick buildings, bookshops, cafes, and a waterfront promenade where locals and visitors gather to watch the sunset. Downtown Bellingham adds another layer of vibrancy with art galleries, craft breweries, and live music venues, making it a hub for creativity and community. The surrounding landscapes invite exploration year-round. Mount Baker, looming in the distance, offers some of the best skiing and snowboarding in the region, while summer months turn it into a paradise for hikers and climbers. Along the coast, Bellingham Bay provides opportunities for kayaking, sailing, and whale watching, with views stretching across the San Juan Islands. With its blend of mountain grandeur, seaside charm, and a thriving cultural scene, Bellingham is more than just a stop along the way. It's a destination in its own right, offering a welcoming glimpse of life where the forest meets the sea. Whitefish Lake rests in the shadow of the northern Rockies, its calm waters reflecting forests, mountains, and wide-open skies. Formed by ancient glaciers, the lake has long been a gathering place, once cherished by native tribes and later by early settlers who built their lives around its abundant resources. Today, it remains at the heart of the small town of Whitefish, where mountain life meets lakeside charm. In summer, the lake comes alive with boating, kayaking, and swimming, while anglers cast their lines for trout beneath golden sunsets. Winter transforms the landscape into a snowy haven, where crisp mornings and frozen shorelines carry a quiet beauty of their own. No matter the season, the lake mirrors the rhythm of the land, peaceful, steady, and deeply inviting. Life here is unhurried, marked by fresh air, pine-scented breezes, and evenings that seem to stretch forever. Visitors gather on sandy beaches, paddle across glassy waters, and take in views that feel untouched by time. Whitefish Lake doesn't boast with grandeur. It captivates with simplicity, authenticity, and the enduring warmth of Montana's wilderness. For those seeking a balance of adventure and serenity, Whitefish Lake offers a memorable escape. San Antonio, one of Texas's most historic and vibrant cities, blends centuries of culture with modern energy. At its heart stands the Alamo, a symbol of courage and independence where the famous 1836 battle took place. This mission-turned-museum is more than a landmark. It's a reminder of resilience and the spirit of Texas. Surrounding it, other historic missions form part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, offering a journey into the city's deep past. Just steps away lies the San Antonio River Walk, a winding network of pathways along the river lined with restaurants, cafes, and colorful shops. Here, the city's charm comes alive, with mariachi bands playing, boats gliding gently through the water, and twinkling lights casting reflections on the river each evening. It is the heartbeat of San Antonio, inviting both locals and travelers to gather, dine, and celebrate life. Culture flourishes throughout the city. The San Antonio Museum of Art and the McNay Art Museum showcase works that span centuries and continents, while Market Square, the largest Mexican marketplace in the U.S., bursts with vibrant crafts, flavors, and music. Festivals like Fiesta San Antonio transform the streets into a spectacle of parades, colors, and traditions. San Antonio is a city where history is honored, traditions are celebrated, and modern life thrives. It is a place of warmth and spirit where every corner tells a story, and every visit leaves you feeling part of something timeless. The Space Needle, rising boldly above Seattle's skyline, is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world and a lasting symbol of innovation and imagination. Built for the 1962 World's Fair, it was designed to embody a futuristic vision, and today it continues to stand as a testament to the city's forward-looking spirit. At 605 feet tall, the tower offers breathtaking panoramic views that stretch from the shimmering waters of Puget Sound to the snow-capped peaks of the Cascades and Olympics. On a clear day, Mount Rainier looms majestically in the distance, creating a view that feels almost otherworldly. Visitors can ride a glass-walled elevator to the observation deck in under a minute, where the city unfolds in every direction. The Space Needle is not just about looking out, but also about experiencing innovation up close. The rotating glass floor, known as the Loop, allows guests to gaze straight down at the city below, while the outdoor deck with glass walls creates a thrilling sense of openness. As daylight fades, the tower itself transforms, glowing against the night sky and becoming a beacon visible for miles. Big Sky sits high in the Madison Range of southern Montana, where vast wilderness stretches in every direction and horizons seem endless. Once quiet ranching country, it grew into a mountain retreat, drawing those who wanted to live close to the land and embrace the rugged beauty of the Rockies. Today, Big Sky is known both for its frontier roots and its place as a year-round playground in the great outdoors. In winter, the slopes of Lone Mountain transform into a world-class ski destination, blanketed in powder that attracts visitors from around the globe. Summer reveals alpine meadows, rushing rivers, and miles of hiking trails, where every bend offers a new view of Montana's wild heart. Life in Big Sky carries both adventure and calm. Locals and visitors alike gather in small-town cafes, share stories after a day outside, and find community in a landscape that feels vast yet welcoming. Here, rustic charm meets mountain grandeur. Big Sky doesn't rely on flash or noise. It inspires with authenticity, open skies, and the quiet strength of nature. For those seeking adventure, community, and a true taste of Montana's wilderness, Big Sky offers an unforgettable escape. Corpus Christi, set along the sparkling Gulf Coast of Texas, is a city where ocean breezes, sandy shores, and coastal charm come together to create an inviting escape. Known as the Sparkling City by the Sea, it stretches along a beautiful bayfront, offering a blend of relaxation, history, and adventure against the backdrop of turquoise waters. The city's beaches are its biggest draw. Padre Island National Seashore, one of the longest undeveloped barrier islands in the world, is a haven for wildlife and nature lovers where sea turtles nest and migratory birds soar overhead. Nearby, Mustang Island offers soft sands and rolling waves, perfect for swimming, fishing, or simply soaking up the sun. Beyond the coastline, Corpus Christi shines with cultural treasures. The USS Lexington, a World War II aircraft carrier turned museum, sits proudly in the bay, inviting visitors to step aboard and explore its storied decks. The Texas State Aquarium introduces the wonders of the Gulf, with interactive exhibits and up-close encounters with marine life that inspire curiosity in all ages. With its blend of natural beauty, cultural history, and coastal adventure, Corpus Christi captures the essence of life by the sea. It is a city where every breeze carries the scent of salt water, every horizon stretches endlessly, and every visit leaves you with memories of the Gulf's timeless allure. Tacoma, set along the shores of Puget Sound with Mount Rainier dominating the horizon, is a city that blends industrial heritage with artistic flair and natural beauty. Once known primarily as a gritty port town, Tacoma has transformed into a vibrant hub of culture, creativity, and innovation while still honoring its maritime roots. The city's museum district is at the heart of its identity. The Museum of Glass, with its striking architecture and iconic hot shop cone, celebrates the city's connection to world-renowned glass artist Dale Chihuly, who was born here. Nearby, the Washington State History Museum and the LeMay, America's Car Museum Depth, showcasing everything from regional history to classic automobiles. Downtown Tacoma is alive with energy, featuring a growing food and brewery scene, lively art galleries, and beautifully restored historic buildings. The waterfront along Ruston Way invites visitors to stroll, bike, or dine with sweeping views of Commencement Bay, where ships and sailboats glide across the water. Nature is always within reach. Point Defiance Park, one of the largest urban parks in the nation, offers beaches, gardens, a zoo, and miles of forested trails. Shoshone National Forest stretches across the rugged foothills of Wyoming, just east of Yellowstone, and holds the title of America's first national forest. Spanning over 2 million acres, it is a land of dramatic peaks, deep canyons, and endless wilderness. Long before it was set aside for protection in 1891, native tribes lived and traveled through these valleys, leaving behind stories and traditions tied to the land. Today, Shoshone is a place where history and wild beauty merge. Its jagged Absaroka Mountains rise above alpine lakes, while grizzly bears, bighorn sheep, and elk roam freely through untouched terrain. The seasons define the forest. Snowbound winters give way to wildflower summers, each with its own rhythm and wonder. Life here feels far removed from the rush of modern life. Visitors hike along quiet trails, cast lines into cold mountain streams, and camp beneath skies that blaze with stars. Every experience is shaped by the forest's vastness and authenticity. Shoshone doesn't try to impress with polish or convenience. It humbles with wild grandeur and timeless spirit. For those seeking solitude, adventure, and a direct connection to America's wilderness heritage, Shoshone National Forest offers a powerful escape. South Padre Island, tucked along the southern tip of Texas, is a stretch of paradise where golden sands meet the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Known for its laid-back atmosphere and endless sunshine, it's a destination that blends relaxation with adventure, making it one of the most beloved coastal getaways in the state. The island's beaches are its crown jewel, miles of soft shoreline where visitors can bask in the sun, stroll along the surf, or dive into crystal-clear waves. Water sports thrive here, from jet skiing and parasailing to kiteboarding, while calm bayside waters invite kayaking and paddleboarding. For nature lovers, dolphin watching tours offer unforgettable encounters with playful pods in their natural habitat. Wildlife flourishes all around South Padre. The island is an important nesting ground for endangered Kemp's Ridley sea turtles, and the Sea Turtle Inc. Rescue Center provides a chance to learn about conservation efforts up close. Birdwatchers flock to the South Padre Island Birding and Nature Center, where boardwalks wind through wetlands alive with herons, egrets, and migrating flocks. South Padre Island is more than just a beach escape. It is a place where adventure meets serenity, where the rhythm of the waves sets the pace of life, and where every visitor finds their own piece of coastal bliss. Spokane, set in eastern Washington along the banks of the Spokane River, is a city where natural beauty and urban life come together in a uniquely balanced way. Known as the Lilac City, Spokane offers a mix of historic charm, outdoor adventure, and a steadily growing cultural scene that makes it stand out in the Pacific Northwest. At the city's heart lies Riverfront Park, a sprawling urban oasis created for the 1974 World's Fair. Here, the Spokane Falls roar dramatically through downtown, their rushing waters powering old mills that have now been transformed into restaurants, shops, and cultural spaces. The park itself is filled with attractions, from the historic carousel to the giant red wagon sculpture, making it a gathering place for both locals and visitors. Spokane's downtown blends classic architecture with modern life, offering boutique shops, art galleries, and a thriving food and wine culture fueled by the surrounding agricultural region. The city is also a hub for craft beer and coffee, adding to its laid-back, welcoming character. Spokane is a city that feels both accessible and adventurous. With its combination of natural wonders, rich history, and growing cultural vibrancy, it offers an experience that is as refreshing as the river that runs through it. The Middle Fork Flathead River winds through the remote heart of northwestern Montana, carving its way between dense forests and towering mountain peaks. Pristine and untamed, its waters have long sustained native tribes who relied on its fish and celebrated the river as part of their sacred landscape. Later, explorers and trappers followed its course, mapping the rugged wilderness that remains largely untouched today. Now, the Middle Fork is a sanctuary for wildlife and adventure. Its clear, rushing waters attract anglers seeking trout, while kayakers and rafters navigate its exciting rapids. The surrounding forests shelter grizzly bears, elk, and eagles, creating a living portrait of Montana's wild heart. Life along the Middle Fork moves in tune with nature's pace. Days are measured by sunlight, river currents, and the rhythm of the seasons, offering a quiet, restorative experience far from city life. This river doesn't boast with crowds or flashy attractions. Its charm comes from pure wilderness, raw beauty, and the feeling of being deeply connected to the land. For those seeking solitude, adventure, and the true spirit of Montana's rivers, the Middle Fork Flathead offers an unforgettable escape. Austin, the vibrant capital of Texas, pulses with energy, creativity, and a spirit all its own. Known as the live music capital of the world, the city's streets are alive with sounds ranging from country and blues to indie and rock, creating a soundtrack that reflects Austin's eclectic personality. Beyond its music scene, the city is a hub of innovation, culture, and outdoor life, offering a dynamic blend of experiences for visitors. The city's historic heart lies around the Texas State Capitol, a striking pink granite building surrounded by sprawling lawns and monuments that celebrate the state's history. Nearby, the University of Texas campus adds youthful energy, while museums like the Bullock Texas State History Museum and Blanton Museum of Art provide deep dives into the region's art, culture, and legacy. Nature and recreation thrive in Austin. Lady Bird Lake winds through the city, inviting kayaking, paddleboarding, and leisurely strolls along its scenic trails. Zilker Park offers wide green spaces, botanical gardens, and the iconic Barton Springs Pool, where locals and visitors alike take a refreshing dip in its spring-fed waters. Austin is a city of contrasts and harmony, historic yet modern, vibrant yet relaxed, and always full of surprises. It is a place where creativity flows as freely as the Colorado River, inviting every visitor to experience its unique blend of culture, nature, and unforgettable energy. Snoqualmie Falls, just a short drive from Seattle, is one of Washington State's most breathtaking natural wonders. Cascading 268 feet into a deep, mist-filled gorge, the waterfall is both a scenic landmark and a place of deep cultural significance. For the Snoqualmie tribe, it is a sacred site, long considered a spiritual place where prayers rise with the mist into the sky. The falls are surrounded by lush forests where trails wind through evergreens and lead to viewpoints that offer stunning perspectives of the rushing water. At the main observation area, visitors can feel the thunderous roar and watch the spray rise, creating rainbows on sunny days. For a closer connection, a trail descends to the base of the falls, where the sheer power of the river becomes even more striking. Snoqualmie Falls is more than just a picturesque stop. It's a place where nature, culture, and history intertwine. Whether standing at the overlook, hiking along the river, or simply listening to the thunder of the water, visitors can't help but feel the awe and timeless beauty of this remarkable Washington treasure. Altamine sits quietly in the mountains of western Montana, a historic site that once echoed with the clang of picks and the hum of ore processing. Established during the mining booms of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, it became a hub for prospectors chasing silver, copper, and other precious minerals. Long before the miners arrived, native tribes traversed these mountains, guided by the land's natural resources. Today, Altamine stands as a testament to Montana's mining heritage. Rusting equipment, weathered structures, and the surrounding rugged landscape tell stories of ambition, hardship, and discovery. Hikers and history enthusiasts can explore the area, imagining the lives of those who carved out a living from the unforgiving mountains. Life near Altamine moves at a slower, reflective pace. Visitors feel the weight of history, the vastness of the surrounding peaks, and the enduring spirit of those who worked here generations ago. Altamine doesn't dazzle with modern attractions. Its charm lies in authenticity, history, and the raw beauty of Montana's mountainous terrain. For those seeking history, adventure, and a connection to Montana's past, Altamine offers a meaningful escape. Galveston, a charming coastal city on the Gulf of Mexico, is a destination where history, beach life, and vibrant culture converge. Known for its sandy shores and lively seawall, the city has long been a haven for travelers seeking sun, surf, and relaxation. Beyond the beaches, Galveston's streets are lined with historic architecture, colorful Victorian homes, and bustling avenues that tell stories of a rich maritime past. The island's beaches are perfect for sunbathing and swimming and beachcombing, while the nearby pleasure pier adds an element of fun with rides, games, and waterfront dining. Nature thrives here as well, with birdwatching, dolphin tours, and the protected marshes of Galveston Island State Park offering a glimpse into the Gulf's diverse ecosystems. History and culture are ever present in Galveston. The Strand Historic District showcases charming shops, galleries, and restaurants, all housed in buildings that have witnessed the city's evolution from a 19th century port to a modern coastal hub. Museums like the Moody Mansion and the Bryan Museum preserve artifacts and stories that connect visitors to the city's past. Galveston is more than a beach town. It is a place where history, nature, and leisure blend seamlessly, inviting every visitor to experience the warmth of the coast, the charm of its streets, and the endless rhythm of the Gulf. Puget Sound, the vast inland sea of Washington state, is a landscape where saltwater, forested shorelines, and snow-capped mountains converge in breathtaking harmony. Stretching across hundreds of miles of intricate waterways, it is dotted with islands, peninsulas, and bustling coastal cities, offering both natural wonder and cultural richness. Its waters are alive with marine life. Pods of orcas glide gracefully through the waves, while seals, sea lions, and porpoises can often be spotted along the shores. Migratory birds soar overhead, and tide pools reveal entire miniature ecosystems at low tide. For boaters, kayakers, and sailors, Puget Sound is a playground, its sheltered coves and open waters providing endless opportunities for exploration. Along its edges lie vibrant communities, each with its own character. Seattle's skyline rises on the eastern shore, while Tacoma, Olympia, and Everett reflect the region's maritime heritage. Quaint towns on Whidbey and Bainbridge Islands welcome visitors with local art, farmers markets, and views that stretch across the Sound to the distant Olympic and Cascade Ranges. The beauty of Puget Sound is matched by its cultural and historical importance. Rural Montana stretches across endless plains, rolling hills, and quiet valleys, where small towns and ranches dot the horizon. For centuries, native tribes lived in harmony with the land, hunting, farming, and following the rhythms of the seasons. Later, settlers arrived, establishing homesteads, barns, and communities that still shape the state's rural identity today. Today, rural Montana is a place where life moves at its own pace. Fields sway in the wind, cattle graze under wide-open skies, and neighbors gather in small-town cafes or at local fairs. The landscape changes with the seasons, from snow-covered winters to golden summer fields, creating a rhythm that feels timeless. Life here is simple, grounded, and connected to the land. Residents and visitors alike appreciate the fresh air, the quiet nights, and the sense of space that only Montana can offer. Rural Montana doesn't impress with flash or crowds. Its beauty comes from authenticity, tradition, and the enduring spirit of the frontier. For those seeking peace, wide horizons, and a glimpse of Montana's heart, rural Montana offers a serene escape. Palo Duro Canyon, often called the Grand Canyon of Texas, is a breathtaking natural wonder carved over millions of years by the Prairie Dog Town fork of the Red River. Stretching over 120 miles long and nearly 20 miles wide, the canyon reveals a dramatic landscape of rugged cliffs, colorful rock formations, and sweeping plateaus that capture the imagination of every visitor. The canyon's vibrant scenery changes with the light of day, painting the walls in hues of red, orange, and gold. Hiking trails wind through its depths, offering panoramic views from Lighthouse Rock and other iconic formations. Cyclists and horseback riders alike explore its rugged terrain, discovering hidden valleys, serene streams, and vast expanses where the sky seems to stretch endlessly. Wildlife thrives in this unique environment. Coyotes, mule deer, and wild turkeys roam freely, while prairie dogs create bustling colonies that dot the canyon floor. Birdwatchers can spot eagles and hawks soaring above, their wings casting shadows across the rocky cliffs. The interplay of flora and fauna brings a sense of life and movement to this otherwise still and timeless landscape. Palo Duro Canyon is more than a geological marvel. It is a place where adventure meets serenity, where the past and present converge. and where every view offers a glimpse into the raw, untamed beauty of the Texas Panhandle. Mount Rainier National Park, dominated by the majestic peak of Mount Rainier, is a stunning expanse of wilderness in Washington state where glaciers, alpine meadows, and old-growth forests converge. Rising to 14,411 feet, Rainier is the tallest mountain in the Cascade Range, and its snow-capped summit can be seen for miles, serving as a breathtaking backdrop to every corner of the park. The park offers a diverse range of landscapes to explore. Trails wind through lush forests of Douglas fir and western red cedar, past roaring waterfalls and across wildflower-filled meadows that bloom in vibrant colors during summer. Glacier-fed rivers and crystal-clear lakes mirror the peaks above, creating serene spots for photography, reflection, or quiet picnics. Wildlife thrives throughout Mount Rainier National Park. Black bears, elk, mountain goats, and marmots roam the trails and meadows, while eagles and hawks soar overhead. For those willing to venture further, backcountry camping and hiking provide an immersive experience in the untouched beauty of the Pacific Northwest. Mount Rainier National Park is more than just a destination. It is a celebration of nature's grandeur and resilience. Yellowstone National Park stretches into Montana with a landscape of geysers, hot springs, and dramatic valleys carved by ancient glaciers. Long before it became the world's first national park in 1872, native tribes roamed these lands, hunting, gathering, and holding sacred traditions tied to its rivers and thermal features. Pioneers and explorers later marveled at the park's unique geothermal wonders and untamed wilderness. Today, Yellowstone's Montana region offers a mix of adventure and natural spectacle. Visitors witness steaming geysers, vibrant hot springs, and herds of bison and elk wandering freely across vast meadows. The seasons transform the park, from snow-dusted winters to lush, wildflower-filled summers, each revealing a new layer of its beauty. Life here moves in harmony with the park's rhythms. Hiking trails, wildlife watching, and quiet mornings by bubbling springs offer moments of awe and reflection, connecting visitors to the land's raw energy. Yellowstone doesn't rely on glitz or convenience. Its allure comes from authenticity, timeless wilderness, and the unforgettable feeling of standing where nature reigns supreme. For those seeking adventure, wildlife, and Montana's most iconic landscapes, Yellowstone National Park offers a breathtaking escape. The Blanco River, winding gently through the heart of central Texas, is a serene waterway that offers both natural beauty and a sense of timeless calm. Lush forests, rolling hills, and limestone bluffs line its banks, creating a picturesque setting that has drawn locals and travelers alike for generations. Its clear, flowing waters invite swimming, tubing, and fishing, making it a beloved destination for outdoor enthusiasts seeking relaxation or adventure. The river is more than just a place for recreation. It carries the stories of the land. Native peoples once traveled and settled along its course, and early settlers relied on its waters for farming and daily life. Today, the communities along the Blanco River preserve this history, blending modern comforts with a deep respect for the natural environment. Wildlife thrives along the river's edge. Kingfishers dart across the water, turtles bask on sunlit rocks, and deer and other mammals visit the riverbanks to drink and forage. The sounds of flowing water, rustling leaves, and birdsong create a tranquil atmosphere that feels miles away from the bustle of city life. The Blanco River is a living ribbon of beauty and history where nature, recreation, and reflection come together. It is a place to slow down, immerse oneself in the surrounding landscape, and connect with the enduring spirit of Texas's hill country. The San Juan Islands, an enchanting archipelago off the northwest coast of Washington state, are a sanctuary where rugged shorelines, dense forests, and sparkling waters come together in perfect harmony. Comprised of more than 170 islands, the region offers a blend of tranquil beauty, outdoor adventure, and charming small-town life that draws visitors year-round. Wildlife is abundant throughout the islands. Pods of orcas glide through the channels, seals and sea lions lounge along rocky shores, and a wide variety of seabirds fill the skies. Kayaking, whale-watching tours, and sailing trips provide up-close encounters with this vibrant ecosystem, creating unforgettable experiences for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. Outdoor enthusiasts can hike forested trails, explore hidden coves, or cycle along scenic country roads, discovering meadows, waterfalls, and panoramic views at every turn. Seasonal events, farmers' sprout markets, and art festivals showcase local talent and community spirit, making each visit vibrant and unique. Blankenship Bridge arches gracefully over the Clark Fork River near the small town of Missoula, Montana. Built in the early 20th century, this historic bridge once carried local traffic and connected communities, standing as a testament to Montana's frontier engineering. Long before its construction, native tribes crossed the river along natural fords, relying on its waters for fishing and travel. Today, Blankenship Bridge is a quiet landmark, admired for its rustic charm and scenic surroundings. Fishermen cast lines from its banks, photographers capture sunsets over the river, and hikers passing nearby enjoy the gentle rhythm of flowing water beneath. The bridge sits framed by dense forests and distant mountain peaks, making it a perfect spot for reflection and quiet adventure. Life around the bridge moves gently, with the river dictating the pace. Visitors soak in the natural beauty, enjoy the historic atmosphere, and feel a sense of connection to Montana's past and present. Blankenship Bridge doesn't boast with crowds or modernity. Its charm lies in authenticity, history, and the peaceful flow of Montana's waterways. For those seeking a quiet escape, scenic views, and a touch of history, Blankenship Bridge offers a serene experience. The Texas capital, standing proudly in the heart of Austin, is more than just a seat of government. It is a symbol of Texas pride, history, and ambition. Constructed from stunning sunset red granite, its grand dome rises above the city skyline, making it one of the tallest state capitals in the United States and a landmark visible from miles around. Visitors are drawn to its striking architecture, with ornate carvings, statues, and expansive grounds that reflect the state's heritage and artistic craftsmanship. Inside, the halls are filled with historical murals, portraits, and exhibits that tell the story of Texas, from its early days as a republic to its modern role in American politics. Guided tours provide a deeper understanding of the building's significance, offering insights into the legislative process and the stories of the leaders who shaped the state. The surrounding Capitol grounds are equally impressive. Landscaped gardens, towering oak trees, and carefully maintained pathways create a peaceful oasis in the midst of the bustling city. Monuments and memorials scattered across the grounds honor veterans, pioneers, and notable figures in Texas history, making the area a living tribute to the state's past and present. The Texas Capitol is not just a building, it is a testament to the spirit of Texas, bold, resilient, and full of character. Every visit offers a chance to admire its grandeur, explore its stories, and feel connected to the legacy of the Lone Star State. Port Townsend, perched on the northeastern tip of the Olympic Peninsula in Washington state, is a charming coastal town where Victorian architecture, maritime history, and artistic spirit converge. Its streets are lined with beautifully preserved 19th century buildings, housing galleries, cafes, and boutique shops, giving the town a timeless charm that captivates visitors from the moment they arrive. The town's waterfront is a focal point, offering sweeping views of Puget Sound, sailboats gliding across the water, and the distant peaks of the Olympic Mountains. The Port Townsend Marine Science Center and local marinas provide opportunities to learn about the region's rich marine life and history, while kayak tours and whale-watching excursions allow for intimate encounters with the surrounding waters. Nature is never far away. Hiking and biking trails wind through nearby forests and parks, offering stunning vistas and moments of solitude. The surrounding beaches provide space for relaxing strolls, beachcombing, and watching dramatic sunsets over the water. Port Townsend is more than just a scenic town. It is a place where history, art, and nature exist in perfect harmony. Grinnell Glacier rests high in the heart of Glacier National Park, Montana, carved by ice over thousands of years. Named after early conservationist George Bird Grinnell, the glacier has long been a symbol of the park's wild and untamed beauty. Native tribes once traveled the valleys below, living in harmony with the land and recognizing the glaciers as vital sources of water and life. Today, Grinnell Glacier is a breathtaking destination for hikers and nature enthusiasts. Trails wind through alpine meadows, past sparkling lakes, and up rugged slopes where the glacier reveals its icy blue crevices. Summer brings a burst of wildflowers, while winter cloaks the peaks in snow, emphasizing the glacier's ever-changing, timeless presence. Life here moves at the pace of nature. Visitors trek across trails, breathe crisp mountain air, and feel the immense scale of Montana's wilderness surrounding them. Every moment is a reminder of both fragility and grandeur. Grinnell Glacier doesn't rely on crowds or modern amenities. Its beauty comes from authenticity, awe-inspiring landscapes, and the enduring spirit of the Rocky Mountains. For those seeking adventure, natural wonder, and a direct connection to Montana's icy peaks, Grinnell Glacier offers an unforgettable escape. Lake Austin, a serene reservoir carved from the waters of the Colorado River, stretches through the heart of Austin, offering a tranquil escape amid the city's energy. Surrounded by rolling hills, lush oak trees, and upscale waterfront homes, the lake provides a perfect blend of natural beauty and recreational opportunity, making it a beloved destination for both locals and visitors. Boating and water sports dominate the lake's activities, with sailboats, kayaks, and stand-up paddleboards gliding across its calm waters. Anglers cast their lines in search of bass, catfish, and other freshwater species, while scenic cruises reveal hidden coves, wildlife, and the shimmering reflections of the surrounding hills. Onshore, walking trails and parks provide peaceful spots to enjoy a picnic or simply take in the quiet rhythm of the lake. Beyond its recreational appeal, Lake Austin is woven into the cultural fabric of the city. It hosts seasonal events, regattas, and festivals that bring communities together, celebrating both the beauty of the water and the vibrant spirit of Austin. Lake Austin is more than just a reservoir. It is a sanctuary where water, wildlife, and city life coexist in balance. It is a place to relax, explore, and connect with nature while still feeling the pulse of one of Texas's most dynamic cities. Cape Flattery, the northwesternmost point of the contiguous United States, is a rugged and breathtaking destination where the Pacific Ocean meets towering cliffs and windswept forests. Located in Washington state on the Macaw Reservation, this remote cape offers dramatic scenery, with jagged sea stacks rising from the surf and waves crashing against the rocky shoreline. Visitors reach the cape via a short, scenic trail that winds through old-growth forests of cedar, spruce, and fir, their moss-draped branches creating a mystical atmosphere. The natural environment here is both powerful and delicate. Tide pools reveal miniature ecosystems, while the surrounding forests shelter elk, raccoons, and a variety of bird species. The winds and waves shape the landscape constantly, reminding visitors of the raw energy and ever-changing nature of the coast. Cape Flattery is also steeped in cultural significance. The Maca tribe has called this land home for thousands of years, and their traditions, stories, and stewardship of the land are deeply intertwined with the Cape's identity. Informational signs and local guides help visitors appreciate the cultural and historical importance of the area alongside its natural beauty. The Madison River flows through southwestern Montana, carving a path of rugged beauty between mountains and valleys. Formed by the joining of the Firehole and Gibbon rivers, its waters have long supported native tribes who relied on the river for fish and travel. Later, explorers, trappers, and settlers followed its course, discovering the rich landscapes of the Madison Valley. Today, the river is a haven for anglers, with trout-filled waters attracting fishing enthusiasts from around the world. Kayakers and rafters navigate its lively currents, while hikers and campers enjoy the surrounding forests and open skies. Each season transforms the river, from the vibrant greens of summer to the quiet, snow-dusted banks of winter, reflecting the rhythm of Montana's wild heart. Life along the Madison River moves at a natural pace, guided by water, wildlife, and the changing seasons. Visitors soak in the tranquility, breathe the fresh mountain air, and feel a connection to the land that is both grounding and invigorating. The Madison River doesn't need crowds or flashy attractions. Its allure lies in authenticity, scenic grandeur, and the timeless spirit of Montana's waterways. For those seeking adventure, relaxation, and a true taste of Montana's rivers, the Madison River offers a memorable escape. Fort Worth, often called the City of Cowboys and Culture, perfectly blends Western heritage with modern sophistication. Known for its deep roots in Texas history, the city honors its cowboy past while embracing the arts, entertainment, and urban life that define its present. At its heart, the Fort Worth stockyards stand as a living tribute to the city's cattle-driving legacy, where daily cattle drives, historic brick streets, and rodeos transport visitors back in time. Beyond the stockyards, Fort Worth thrives as a cultural hub. The city's renowned arts district is home to world-class institutions such as the Kimball Art Museum, Modern Art Museum, and Bass Performance Hall, offering an impressive array of visual and performing arts that rival much larger cities. Street murals, galleries, and public installations bring creativity to every corner, giving the city a vibrant, contemporary energy. Nature and recreation are abundant in Fort Worth. Trinity Park provides lush trails along the Trinity River, perfect for walking, jogging, or cycling, while the Fort Worth Botanic Garden and Japanese Garden offer tranquil spaces filled with blooming flora and serene landscapes. Wildlife can be spotted in unexpected places, from herons and ducks along the river to deer in the sprawling parklands. Fort Worth is a city where history, culture, and modern life intertwine. It invites visitors to experience the enduring spirit of the West, the richness of its arts, and the warmth of a community proud of its roots, yet looking confidently toward the future. The Columbia River Gorge, stretching along the border of Oregon and Washington, is a spectacular canyon carved by the mighty Columbia River over millions of years. Renowned for its dramatic cliffs, lush forests, and roaring waterfalls, the gorge is a natural corridor that connects the high desert of eastern Oregon with the temperate rainforests of the West, offering a breathtaking diversity of landscapes. Visitors are drawn to its iconic waterfalls, including the towering Multnomah Falls, whose cascading waters plunge over 600 feet into a verdant canyon below. Hiking trails wind through moss-covered forests, past fern-filled creeks, and along cliffside viewpoints that reveal sweeping panoramas of the river and surrounding mountains. The Columbia River Gorge is rich in cultural history as well. Native American tribes, including the Yakama, Klickitat, and Wasco peoples, have long called the gorge home, leaving behind petroglyphs, fishing sites, and traditional stories tied to the land. Today, interpretive centers and local guides help visitors understand this deep connection between people and nature. Glacier National Park stretches across northern Montana, where jagged peaks, pristine lakes, and ancient glaciers create one of the country's most spectacular landscapes. Long before it became a protected park in 1910, native tribes like the Blackfeet and Salish lived in its valleys, hunting, gathering, and holding spiritual traditions tied to the land. Early explorers marveled at its rugged beauty and diverse wildlife, laying the foundation for conservation efforts. Today, Glacier National Park is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts. Hikers traverse alpine trails, wildlife watchers spot grizzly bears and mountain goats, and boaters glide across turquoise lakes. Summer brings wildflower-covered meadows, while winter transforms the park into a quiet, snow-draped wonderland. Life here moves in harmony with nature. Visitors feel the vastness of Montana's wilderness, breathe crisp mountain air, and experience the park's timeless rhythm, where every corner tells a story of both power and serenity. Glacier doesn't need crowds or glitz to impress. Its charm comes from authenticity, raw landscapes, and the enduring spirit of the Rocky Mountains. For those seeking adventure, breathtaking views, and a deep connection to Montana's wild heart, Glacier National Park offers an unforgettable escape. The Margaret McDermott Bridge in Dallas is a striking feat of modern engineering and design, instantly recognizable by its sweeping arches and colorful cables. Spanning the Trinity River, the bridge connects downtown Dallas with its western neighborhoods, blending functionality with artistic vision to create both a transportation route and an iconic landmark. Designed by renowned architect Santiago Calatrava, the bridge stands as a symbol of the city's ambition and creativity. Its graceful curves and vibrant colors make it a visual spectacle during the day, while at night it transforms into a glowing centerpiece, reflecting off the waters of the Trinity and illuminating the skyline. Beyond its architectural beauty, the bridge has helped revitalize the areas it connects, opening new opportunities for development, parks, and public spaces along the river. Pedestrians and cyclists enjoy dedicated lanes, making the bridge not only a passage for vehicles, but also a space where people can experience Dallas from a unique vantage point. The Margaret McDermott Bridge is more than a structure of steel and concrete. It is a statement of Dallas's vision, a fusion of art and infrastructure, and a landmark that connects the city's past, present, and future in one breathtaking span. Riverfront Park, located in the heart of Spokane, Washington, is a vibrant urban oasis where nature, history, and recreation come together. Stretching along the Spokane River, the park transforms the city's downtown into a space of greenery, flowing water, and scenic beauty that invites both relaxation and adventure. At the center of the park, the Spokane Falls roar with impressive power, cascading through the heart of the city and providing a stunning focal point for visitors. Observation decks, walking paths, and historic bridges offer vantage points to admire the rushing waters, while the surrounding parkland is filled with sculptures, gardens, and open spaces for picnics, festivals, and community gatherings. Riverfront Park also preserves the legacy of the 1974 World's Fair, featuring landmarks such as the iconic U.S. Pavilion and the historic Louvre Carousel. These attractions provide a blend of nostalgia and entertainment, while public art, performance stages, and seasonal events keep the park lively and engaging throughout the year. Riverfront Park is more than just a city park. It is a gathering place, a historic landmark, and a sanctuary of green space in the midst of urban life. Every path, waterfall, and open lawn reflects Spokane's commitment to preserving natural beauty while celebrating community and culture. Lone Peak rises proudly in the Madison Range of southern Montana, its rugged slopes dominating the skyline and drawing adventurers from near and far. Named for its solitary and commanding presence, the mountain has long been admired by native tribes, settlers, and mountaineers alike, symbolizing strength and endurance amidst the vast wilderness. Today, Lone Peak is a destination for hikers, climbers, and nature enthusiasts seeking both challenge and awe. Trails wind through alpine meadows, rocky ridges, and glacial valleys, offering panoramic views of surrounding peaks and valleys. In winter, snow blankets the mountain, attracting backcountry skiers and creating a serene, untouched landscape. Life here moves with the rhythm of the mountain itself: steep climbs, quiet summits, and moments of reflection framed by endless skies. Visitors experience solitude, fresh mountain air, and the humbling grandeur of Montana's high country. Lone Peak doesn't rely on crowds or flashy attractions. Its charm lies in authenticity, rugged beauty, and the timeless spirit of the Rockies. For those seeking adventure, perspective, and the raw power of Montana's mountains, Lone Peak offers a memorable escape. Monahans Sandhills State Park, located in the heart of West Texas, is a vast expanse of rolling sand dunes that stretches as far as the eye can see. These shimmering hills, shaped by wind over thousands of years, create a landscape that feels both otherworldly and serene, inviting visitors to explore, play, and immerse themselves in the quiet beauty of the desert. The park is a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. Visitors can hike across the dunes, letting the soft sand shift beneath their feet, or try sandboarding and sledding down the steep slopes for an exhilarating experience. Wildlife is abundant despite the arid environment. Lizards, rabbits, and a variety of bird species navigate the dunes, while native plants cling resiliently to the sandy soil, adding subtle shades of green to the golden landscape. The park preserves both natural beauty and cultural history, as the dunes have long been part of the land's heritage, used by Native American tribes and early settlers alike. Today, it offers a rare opportunity to experience one of Texas's most unique landscapes, connecting visitors to the timeless rhythm of the desert. Monaghan's Sandhills State Park is more than a collection of sand dunes. It is a living desert canvas, where adventure, nature, and reflection come together to create an unforgettable West Texas experience. Mount Baker, a towering sentinel in the North Cascades of Washington state, rises to 10,781 feet, its snow-capped peak visible for miles across the surrounding valleys and forests. Known for its majestic glaciers, rugged ridges, and year-round snow, the mountain is both a natural wonder and a playground for outdoor enthusiasts seeking adventure in the Pacific Northwest. Wildlife thrives in the diverse ecosystems around Mount Baker. Black bears, mountain goats, marmots, and a variety of bird species inhabit the forests and meadows, while wildflowers and subalpine plants add vibrant colors to the landscape. Photographers and nature lovers are drawn to the mountain's ever-changing light, where sunrise and sunset transform glaciers and peaks into breathtaking vistas. Cultural and recreational opportunities abound. Mount Baker National Forest preserves both the natural beauty and the cultural heritage of the region, with trails, campgrounds, and interpretive centers that educate visitors about the mountain's geology, history, and ecology. The area also provides a peaceful escape from urban life, where solitude and the grandeur of nature offer reflection and inspiration. Franklin Mountain State Park, rising dramatically above the city of El Paso, is a striking blend of rugged desert terrain and soaring mountain peaks. Spanning over 24,000 acres, it is one of the largest urban parks in the United States, offering visitors a chance to explore the raw beauty of the Chihuahuan Desert without leaving the city. Wildlife thrives in this desert environment. Coyotes, javelinas, roadrunners, and a variety of reptiles and birds navigate the rugged landscape, while native desert flora, including cacti, ocotillo, and wildflowers, adds color and life to the otherwise stark terrain. Photographers and nature enthusiasts find constant inspiration in the interplay of sunlight, shadows, and natural textures across the mountains. Franklin Mountain State Park also preserves the cultural history of the region. Ancient Native American petroglyphs and evidence of early settlement remind visitors that these lands have been traversed and revered for centuries. The park serves as both a natural sanctuary and a living history lesson, connecting people to the land in meaningful ways. Rosario Beach, located along the rugged coastline of Washington's Olympic Peninsula, is a serene and picturesque destination where the waters of the Salish Sea meet sandy shores and forested bluffs. Part of Deception Pass State Park, the beach offers a perfect blend of natural beauty, recreational opportunities, and tranquility. Visitors can stroll along the shoreline, exploring tide pools teeming with marine life, from starfish and anemones to crabs and small fish. The gently sloping sand is ideal for picnics, sunbathing, or simply enjoying the rhythmic sound of waves breaking against the shore. Scenic bluffs and surrounding forests provide shaded trails, inviting hikers and nature enthusiasts to explore the diverse ecosystems of the area. The waters of Rosario Beach are popular for kayaking, paddleboarding, and wildlife observation. Seals, herons, and bald eagles are frequent visitors, and the surrounding marine environment supports a rich diversity of species. Photographers and painters often find inspiration here, as the combination of sea, sky, and forest creates ever-changing compositions with every visit. North Cascades National Park, located in northern Washington state, is a vast and rugged wilderness where jagged peaks, deep valleys, and shimmering glaciers define the landscape. Often called the American Alps, the park is renowned for its dramatic scenery, pristine rivers, and diverse ecosystems, making it a haven for adventurers, nature lovers, and photographers alike. The park offers a wealth of outdoor activities year-round. Hiking trails wind through dense coniferous forests, across alpine meadows bursting with wildflowers, and along glacial streams, providing both challenge and breathtaking vistas. Mountaineers are drawn to the park's towering peaks and expansive glaciers, while backcountry camping allows visitors to immerse themselves fully in its remote beauty. Wildlife is abundant and varied. Black bears, mountain goats, marmots, and elk roam the forests and meadows, while eagles, hawks, and other birds soar above the peaks. The park's rivers and lakes support fish populations and offer opportunities for fly fishing, kayaking, and quiet contemplation in secluded settings. That's all for today's video. If you love to watch our videos, then don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you can get all the notifications of our videos.